hearing amended budget for 2025-2026. A legal notice as prescribed by law was published, and a tentative amended budget for fiscal year 2025-2026, July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2026, has been available for public inspection since 9 a.m. May 27th, 2026. The School Code of Illinois requires that a public hearing be conducted prior to the formal adoption of the amended budget by the Board of Education. Superintendent will present a summary of the budget and will respond to questions from those attending the hearing, as well as members of the Board of Education. All those who wish to be heard on the budget are invited to make their comments after the formal presentation. Mr. Wilson, if you would like to continue on with that.
Yeah, the same amended budget that we presented tentatively in May. There's been no changes since then. The reason for the amended budget was our refinancing bonds that took place last fall, early winter, and just wanted to make sure everything was matched up with those funds. So it was as simple as that, one major amendment, and that was the amended budget.
Do we have any questions from the Board of Education on that? Do we have any questions from our audience tonight? Not at this time, we'll adjourn the hearing. We'll move forward to our regular agenda. Items to be considered at the regular meeting of the Board of Education scheduled for Tuesday, June 30th, 2026 at 5:30 p.m. in the Unit Office Conference Room, 500 North 10th Street, Herrin, Illinois, 62948. If everybody would please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And that means more this time of year than any other time as we celebrate our 250th anniversary of our country. Let's celebrate our country and July 4th this weekend. Moving on to roll call. Mrs. Hastings, would you please call roll?
John Hutchinson.
Here.
Susie Atherton.
Here.
Cindy Miller. Here. Kelly Green.
Here.
Steve Young.
Here.
Brad Blakey.
Here.
Steve Robinson.
Here.
This time we need a motion, a second, and a roll call vote to adopt the fiscal year 26 amended budget as presented.
So moved. Second.
Cindy Miller.
Yes.
John Hutchinson.
Yes.
Kelly Green.
Yes.
Brad Blakey.
Yes.
Susie Atherton.
Yes.
Steve Robinson.
Yes.
Steve Young.
Yes.
This time we'd recognize anybody who wishes to address the board. When recognized, that person should give their name before making their comments. Statements are to be limited to 5 minutes in duration. Would anybody like to address the board at this time?
I would. Hi, my name is Laura Hebert. I am a property owner here in Herrin, pays taxes to the school district, have supported the board that's presented in front of me. Where I'm concerned is the lack of support that I feel that the grant office has gotten. So I'm going to read a few comments that were recently posted in regards. I am so proud for all that you do. This was from a community member that pays taxes here that may have voted for you or against you. Whatever this is, I am excited, and I'm so thankful for our district has you. I think I know we discussed some of this a while back. That was a comment, if you don't mind me saying, from the only school board member that posted anything. Yes, I know it is. I Googled the name. This will be so cool. I don't know what's coming off that truck, but I know you are amazing. We are proud of you. We at SIFTC are very proud of you and all the selfless work you do. Herrin schools are so lucky to have you, and a great grant writer. Very cool. You're a rock star. You're doing amazing work. Go girl, keep up the trucking. Now I know that the grant office is not just one individual, that there are supportive people in the grant office. I've been to numerous school board meetings here. I've sat in front of you. I sat in front of the other members of the school board prior to the new school board members coming in. I haven't really seen where the grant office has been recognized. I've seen pre-K brought in. I've seen pet condos built by the Woods Department. I have seen now a driving simulator that's not in any other school districts that I'm aware of. I've seen a medication table that was brought for your nursing students. That was recently. I've seen school supplies that were given to students that didn't have the money to purchase school supplies. Therefore, they didn't put a burden on any of the teachers or the education providers in the school. Because as a working school member at a different community, I have taken money out of my pocket to purchase supplies for students. So that was a big relief to a lot of people. I know, because I got calls. I volunteered at different events. I've seen numerous welding supplies given, art supplies given. None of it, and I've even talked to some of the teachers, and I'm not going to point anybody out, that even says that there's a lack of support. That's up to you guys. That should be something you guys should be doing to support. Because I don't know how many millions have been brought into the school district under grants, but I know there have been a significant amount. There wasn't pre-K before. When I bought property in here, there was no pre-K. I've seen how it's benefited. We talk about how students that are moving up need the resources. I've heard Ms. Miller talk about how we need to concentrate on the younger generation coming up because they need resources. We were affected by COVID, where students didn't get to interact, have no social skills, don't know schedules, and we inherited that. When I say we, I'm saying as a grandparent, as a parent, as a supporter of the Herrin School District, you guys have got to know that that was a big resource to start that pre-K program, playground equipment. And I just feel, as a community member, that there has been I've sat, like I said, 10 plus school board meetings. I'm taking on my time to come and say, please acknowledge, because there's a lot of schools that would really, really like to have those millions of dollars, really would like to have that nursing table. Because there's not a lot in the state of Illinois, but Herrin got one. The driver simulation. I'm so ecstatic about that because I'm a driver. And we're gonna help educate our driving education program to be able to have a simulator. So when they go on, they know to use a turn signal. They know how to look. And they weren't cheap, I'm sure. I don't know what the cost is, but I'm sure they weren't cheap. So as a community member, as a taxpayer to the Herrin School District, I wanna commend Mr. Hutchinson for saying something. Thank you. And I think we should work together to support the grant department. How many millions of dollars have been brought to support you guys? Because I know it's more than one. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Would anybody else like to address the board at this time? Not, we'll move on to the consent agenda. Need a motion, a second, and a roll call vote to adopt and approve the items listed on the consent agenda and not extracted on Tuesday, June 30th, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Kelly Green,
Yes.
Cindy Miller,
Yes.
Susie Atherton,
Yes.
Steve Robinson,
Yes.
Brad Blakey,
Yes.
Steve Young,
Yes.
John Hutchinson.
Yes.
Moving on to old business, Mr. Wilson's going to give us an update on our summer district projects.
Yeah, real quick, if you've been around the buildings at all, you've seen we have gotten some window film put in the main entrances of each building. So pleased to get that done. Appreciate the work that went in to get all that put together, from Cassie taking care of some of the financial part of it, to Eli working on getting the ideas and designs together. Brooke had a lot to do with that, Cassie, and on that. So pleased to see that go on. We're still getting our fence rails put up at the high school parking lot. If you've seen those going in, they did have to post on it. Nobody listening out there? This thing on? Come on. Anyway, we've got some playground stuff ordered. It's not in yet. It takes a little while to get that stuff put in. We got concrete ready to go. Mike's just waiting on the concrete guys to come in. High school bathrooms. They've got the new floor down in the high school bathrooms. They've been painting those bathrooms this week. Maybe we're done today. Sinks should be in anytime. Bathroom partitions will go back up, so the bathrooms off the main commons area will be refreshed and refinished in just about a week or so. I think that was the major projects. The security door at the elementary, they're working on it right now, getting everything ready for the second set of doors going into the elementary. That kind of takes care of the major projects right now.
Questions for Mr. Wilson on any of those?
Still got a few weeks to finish them up.
Moving on to special reports, we're very proud to recognize the accomplishments of all of our students and our faculty in Herrin Unit 4. I want to give a special shout out to Janine Coffey. I had an opportunity to talk to her today, and through the summer lunch program, they produced 8,412 meals today to feed different, keep our families, just to feed our families here in Herrin, Illinois. There's no other districts that are doing that, and that's tremendous. And it was hot today, and they worked their rear ends off. But I just want to say thank you to Janine and her staff, because it's making a huge impact. Everybody feels the impact of what gas prices are right now, and that just trickles into the price of a gallon of milk, what eggs cost, and everything else. So it's a huge impact for our community. So thank you, Janine and her staff, for getting all of that squared away and taken care of. Also, there's a rumor has it that somebody's birthday is today, so happy birthday, Mr. Wilson. We won't ask you what your age is. And
250.
Okay.
Just like the United States.
feels like it, right? Anyway,
Thank you.
we won't sing to you. That was the plan, but anyhow. Moving on to new business. Yeah, Brooke was going to do a solo for you, so anyhow. Insurance bids.
Yes, a few months ago now, we had a insurance agent, local agent, that requested that the district put out the property casualty insurance for bid. We hadn't done that in a few years. So we've been using Sheffer Insurance, who got out by Assured Partners, and Bushu, our HR resource company. They have reviewed our insurance each year to make sure we're staying competitive, and they've always affirmed that we have been competitive in our rates. But nonetheless, at the request of a local insurance agent, we did put that out for bid. That process was very time consuming, a lot of work to do, and I had some of that work to do as well. But we felt like I learned a lot in the process. We felt like we got some really good understanding of what is going on for our property casualty insurance. Anyway, all that came through Bushu. They collected all that information. The bid opening was earlier in the month. We had 2 complete package bids, is what the district received. And then we had some supplemental packages for coverage, such as student catastrophic insurance and cyber liability, some things like that could be bid separately. At the end of the day, the person who requested that the bid be put out there did not submit a complete package bid, did not submit any kind of bid at all. So anyway, just wanted to say that after all that, there will be no changes to our insurance. Our carrier currently had the best bid in both areas. So Bushu, appreciate their help helping organize that. And we are still having a very competitive rate through our current carrier. So there'll be no changes, but I did want to make sure the board was aware and the public that it was bid, and we have arrived at no change.
Does anybody have any comment, questions with regard to our handbooks? Not, need a motion, a second, and a roll call vote to approve the 2026-2027 handbooks as presented.
So moved.
Second. Steve Young,
Yes.
Brad Blakey,
Yes.
John Hutchinson,
Yes.
Steve Robinson,
Yes.
Kelly Green,
Yes.
Susie Atherton,
Yes.
Cindy Miller.
Yes.
We need to establish the board meeting time and, well, not place, but we need a date and time. So does anybody have any strong desire to change those? I would propose that we leave them as they are listed right now, with the 4th Tuesday of the month, unless there's something special. Any comment or question, anything to address with regard to that? Not, then I need a motion, a second, and a roll call vote to establish the meeting time and place for Herrin as it has previously been, which is the fourth Tuesday of each month for the Herrin Community Unit School District Number 4 Board of Education.
So moved.
Susie Atherton,
Yes.
Steve Robinson,
Yes.
Steve Young,
Yes.
John Hutchinson.
Yes.
Cindy Miller,
Yes.
Kelly Green,
Yes.
Brad Blakey.
Yes.
Need a motion, a second, and a roll call vote to close the meeting in accordance with Section 122A of the Open Meetings Act, citing the following exceptions as contained in Section 122C, to discuss disciplinary cases, the approval of closed minutes, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance evaluation, and dismissal of specific employees, and to approve Resolution 630.1 for reduction in force and dismissal of educational support personnel.
So moved.
Second.
Steve Robinson,
Yes.
John Hutchinson.
Yes.
Brad Blakey,
Yes.
Steve Young,
Yes.
Susie Atherton,
Yes.
Cindy Miller,
Yes.
Kelly Green.
Yes. We need a motion, a second, and a roll call vote to reconvene to open session, please.
So moved.
Brad Blakey,
Yes.
Susie Atherton,
Yes.
Steve Robinson,
Yes.
John Hutchinson,
Yes.
Kelly Green,
Yes.
Cindy Miller,
Yes.
Steve Young.
Yes.
We need a motion, a second, and a roll call vote to adopt the closed minutes of the meeting held May 26th, 2026. So moved.
Second.
John Hutchinson.
Yes.
Susie Atherton,
Yes.
Cindy Miller, Kelly Green,
Yes.
Steve Young,
Yes.
Brad Blakey,
Yes.
Steve Robinson.
Yes.
Need a motion, a second, and a roll call vote to approve the following personnel recommendations as presented. Resignation, Madison Ladd as a paraprofessional for the elementary school. Marlene Smith as a secretary for the pre-K center. Dylan Christoski as a co-director. Jessica Apple as a math director for the junior high school. Adrian Hardwig as a teacher for the elementary school. For employment, Caitlin Hale as a math teacher for the junior high school. Jennifer Vaughn as a cook for Northside Primary Center. Nita Powers as a nurse for the district. Brent Johnson as a golf coach for the high school. Greg Holthouse as a boys dollar coach for the high school. JP Champion as a boys dollar golf coach for the high school. To post a vacancy as a paraprofessional for the elementary school, secretary for the pre-K center, and a teacher for the elementary school.
So moved. Second.
Cindy Miller,
Yes.
John Hutchinson,
Yes.
Kelly Green,
Yes.
Brad Blakey,
Yes.
Susie Atherton,
Yes.
Steve Robinson,
Yes.
Steve Young.
Yes.
Need a motion and a second and a roll call vote to hire Kelly Green as a girls dollar coach for the high school.
So moved.
Second.
Kelly Green,
Abstain.
Cindy Miller,
Yes.
Susie Atherton,
Yes.
Steve Robinson,
Yes.
Brad Blakey,
Yes.
Steve Young,
Yes.
John Hutchinson.
Yes.
Need a motion, a second, and a roll call vote to approve the FY27 salaries for the high school administrative staff.
So moved. Second.
Steve Young,
Yes.
Brad Blakey,
Yes.
John Hutchinson,
Yes.
Steve Robinson,
Yes.
Kelly Green,
Yes.
Susie Atherton,
Yes.
Cindy Miller,
Abstain.
Need a motion, a second, and a roll call vote to approve the FY27 salaries for administrative and non-union support staff as presented.
So moved. Second.
Susie Atherton,
Yes.
Steve Robinson,
Yes.
Steve Young,
Yes.
John Hutchinson,
Yes.
Cindy Miller,
Yes.
Kelly Green,
Yes.
Brad Blakey.
Yes.
Need a motion, a second, and a roll call vote to approve the resolution 630.1 for reduction in force and dismissal of Morgan Pass.
So moved. Second.
Steve Robinson,
Yes.
John Hutchinson,
Yes.
Brad Blakey,
Yes.
Steve Young,
Yes.
Susie Atherton,
Yes.
Cindy Miller,
Yes.
Kelly Green.
Yes. Need a motion, a second, and a roll call vote to approve the resolution 630.1 for reduction in force and dismissal of Dejanay Timmons.
So moved.
Second.
Brad Blakey,
Yes.
Susie Atherton,
Yes.
Steve Robinson,
Yes.
John Hutchinson,
Yes.
Kelly Green,
Yes.
Cindy Miller,
Yes.
Steve Young.
Yes.
Having completed the items on the agenda, I need a motion, a second, and a roll call vote to adjourn the meeting until the next regular meeting scheduled for Tuesday, July 28th, 2026 at 5:30 PM in the unit office conference room, 500 North 10th Street, here in Illinois, 62948.
So moved. Second.
John Hutchinson,
Yes.
Susie Atherton,
Yes.
Cindy Miller,
Yes.
Kelly Green,
Yes.
Steve Young,
Yes.
Brad Blakey,
Yes.
Steve Robinson.